1, 2, 1, 2. Hey guys, halfmango here, resident lore nerd and DFO enjoyer, and it's March 31st, 2023, the last day of March, a Friday. Or if you're on the Asian side of the world, happy April Fools, I guess. 자마범님 안녕하세요. 주말 잘 보내고 계신지. I hope everyone's having a fine weekend and the last day of March. Jesus Christ, it's already last day of March. I myself am. Hold on, is my freaking chat not working again? I don't know. Then again, I typed that out before. I changed my little monitor screen, scene, whatever you call it. I'll wait and see until someone else chats. If my chat isn't working again, I am. I don't know. I'll shoot someone in the head, I guess. Anyhow. 왔구나 내 일기장. Okay, glad to see the chat's working. 일기장이 됐다니 영광인데요. They just called me their diary, and you know, I never expected me to be someone's diary when I started streaming, but hey, why not, I guess. 맞아, 오늘 오후에 서울 갔는데 다음 주 DFO 박할 데뷔 때문에 새벽에 공대장 연습하고 있었어요. 오, 와우. 저는 다음 주에 공대 잔뜩 터트릴 일만 이제 기다리고 있습니다. 개꿀잼일 듯. Oh, D9, that's pretty high. 진짜 공대 진짜 아마 저희 공대는 이제 2번 돌릴 것 같은데 몇 번이나 터질지 진짜 그냥 어우 개꿀잼이에요. 만약에 어쩌면은 버퍼 이벤트가 잘 나오면은 세 턴도 굴릴 수 있으려나? 그건 뭐 다음 주 와야지 할 것 같은데. 일단 저는 뭐 버퍼 하나랑 이제 딜러 하나 이제 준비해놨으니까 이제 내가 알린 다 했지롱. 그나마 다행인 거는 글섭은 조금 그래도 한섭보단 초반에 쉬우게 나올게. 이제 버퍼 명성 플러스 버프력 올려주는 이벤트 한다 그랬고 이제 지금 아마 8주년 이벤트에서 지금 버프 나오고 있는데 아마 그것도 바칼레이드에서 더 들어갈 테니까 이제 조금 더 쉽지 않을까 생각은 하고 있어요. Hey, yo, Caspar, good to see you again. Hope you're having a fine day on this Friday, the last day of March. Unfortunately, it's the last day of March. March, why are you going away? Please, please, don't go. Stay with me. Stay with us. 글섭은 혹시 던담 같은 거 없나요? 그게 문제가 이게 글섭은 API 공개가 안 돼 있어가지고 그 API 사이트가 없어요. Hello. hold on. Zingistand 74. Hope you're having a fine day this Friday. 그 얼마 전에 그 API 사이트 뭐 이제 뭐지야 그 위에서 이제 허락 떨어졌다고 이제 플레이어 중에서 이제 웹사이트랑 API 관련해서 기술자를 이제 뽑아가지고 만들려고 했던 것 같은데 어떻게 됐는지 모르겠어요. 이제 한 몇 달 전에 그 얘기 나왔다가 이제 지금 한동안 잠잠해가지고 만들고 있는 건지 아닌지 모르겠는데. 네, 그래가지고 글섭은 물론 애초에 이제 뭐 파워인 플랜이 뭐니 그런 것도 이제 한 서브나 중 서브과는 다르니까 이제 당연히 뭐 이제 뭐냐 그걸 한국말로 뭐라 그러지? 그 공팟으로 짜는 게 이제 당연히 좀 훨씬 더 이제 부담이 가긴 하는데 그래가지고 글섭에서는 이제 고정 공대 안 파면은 지옥이지. 개고생이죠. Hold on, just woke up from a nap. I'm gonna eat some food or something. Nice. Hope you had a good nap. But right now I'm talking about Bakal Raid. KDNF, they have like Dundam and Donoff, like those API sites, so it's easier to see where the players who are applying are exactly standing, but we don't have that. So if you're running pub, then you need to figure all that out just by manually going through the gears that people have, and that's gonna be funny. Good luck to anyone who's actually running pub Bakal Raid next week. You have my sincere condolences. I'm glad I have a was it static? It would be quite painful to actually run this. Not this, Bakal Raid, pure pub. Also, I forgot I got these. Are these actually any good? Nope, all trash. Better this them. You have to pop? Ooh. I am so sorry to hear that. Good luck. I'm not even trying to be funny here. Actually, good luck. Hope you actually get a clear first week. A lot of KDNF players couldn't because Bakal's not a joke. We do have some buffs to counteract our unique situation, so hopefully it won't be that bad. But yeah, seriously though, good luck if you have to pop. Hopefully find a good pop party. You have 2 characters? Uh-huh. So rip me, yeah. I mean, then again, who knows? Maybe there will be some DPS and Satyr. At least one of them is a Satyr, so that one won't have. I mean, to be fair, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how the Satyr buff event and values are gonna be. If it's big enough, then DPS drought might actually happen, slightly at the very least. I don't know if it actually will, but generally Satyrs never have a problem getting into parties. So at least there is that. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe you'll be lucky and see a big... who's it? Static party with an empty spot. So, in which case you'll be able to ride the bus. You had to do my part? Indeed. The mandatory Satyr quota. Mandated by the union. I actually have 3 characters ready, but honestly, other than my Satyr and my main, which is then I'm like whatever about it, because technically you're not quote-unquote missing anything if you aren't running Bakal Raid and just run Warpath, because technically you get the same things, you just get better and more. And even if you only run Warpath, you will eventually get everything, it just takes a while on the weapon department. But honestly, outside my Nan and Satyr, I'm like whatever about it. Meanwhile, there are probably some crazy people out there running like 20 Bakals day 1 or something like that, probably. Actual Giga Chads and monsters. Just want the auction? True, there's auction. The auction does give a lot of juicy stuffs. I really want to get my Nen to all 80 ASAP, to be honest. That's the one I want the most out of the auctions. The rest I'm like, sure, they're nice. Hopefully Sungahime, since we are in the same static, she'll get us some nice steak dinner with all the money she has. I'm not really looking to like spend a whole lot of money for the auction, I guess. I guess there's the Bakal enchant, which is BIS. So everyone's going to be wailing. Quite a few people would be. It's either you're whaling or you are getting fed by the whales in the auctions generally. That's how it's always been with Sirocco Hard and Ozma as well. The raids with auctions. And you know, I like to consider myself on the side of getting fed by the whales, you know? Never gonna say no to money. Not like I have too much money in my pocket right now. I've been spending quite a bit. I'm getting my Satyr up to speed. But thanks to that, she's at 39.9 fame, K fame, excuse me. So like, at this point she's guaranteed to make it. Even without the Satyr buff. And she's doing a decently fat amount of buff. So yeah, there's that. Did you hear Mike got 5-piece fuse? Nice. I mean, to be fair, if you run enough characters, you can get 5-piece fuse. In theory, you can get 5-piece fuse in week 1, but that also involves running like, I don't know, a bazillion characters. I'll get mine into a 5-piece fuse next week as well. Because I'm a disgusting scrub who only cares about my main. Heck yeah, if you just have enough alts to funnel all the mats into your mains and whatnot, then you can get a 5-piece fusion pretty quickly. I'm at 2 max. I mean, to be fair, it all comes down to how many alts you have. And DFO's always been a game that rewards you for playing more alts. I'll fuse your piece. I'll piece your fuse in the back. I'll piece your fuse. Sup Nivek, good to see you, gamer. Hope you're having a fine day today. Man, well, not gonna lie, I'm kind of like keeping my eyes on chat because It's gonna be April Fools. I mean, technically it is April Fools here and on the Asian side of the world, but I'm like keeping my eyes peeled in case someone comes in and says some weird ass April Fool's joke. Ay 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 ay. There we go. Let's see. But yeah, right now I am running... how many characters am I running? I'm running like 10 to 11 characters on Total War right now, and that's enough to get me... just barely get 5 pieces fusion before I get into Bakal raid. The benefits of running a like 10,000 NG alts / slaves. You can get mats very easily. That's why I'm running all those NG characters. Certainly does has its benefits. Nice. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Ooh, thank you. That's a lot of barrels. Also, can't wait for the maintenance / update so I can start running Meister's Lab again on my NAN. I need my fame. I need my fame game. Please. I need it. I need to inject barrel into my vein and gain fame. Please. Also, honestly, I'm not that worried about week 1 Bakal. I'm mostly worried about the Bakal runs after all the events and buffs disappear. That's the what do you call it? The counter effect is gonna be yeah, it's gonna hurt quite a bit. Though granted, by then we would have run the raid at least a couple times, so a lot of people would be not too bad at it. They'll be at least familiar with it, but still, it's yeah. Hello, Greaves. Grievesh? Excuse me, I'm not sure how to read that. I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name, but let me try to read what you said. Returning player here. Let's see. Do I just keep doing daily missions on my all capped characters, not have too many alts to burn all FP within a reasonable amount of time? You don't have to burn all the FP on your characters. In fact, outside the daily missions, you don't even technically have to spend all your FP, because when you run daily dungeons, you don't get a lot of pieces out of it. Sure, you get more than not running it naturally, but your biggest gain of source of fame would be the advanced dungeons, and to run advanced dungeons you need play points, and play points come from your daily missions. So honestly, if you just want to run daily missions, that's fine, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, if you actually ran all the FP on all of your characters, I'd say you are an absolute mad lad and I respect you. That's insanity. And also, like, a lot of rewards come from just daily rewards. You can keep running the normal dungeons if you need like gold and things like that, if you need other resources. But, you know, technically you don't have to. Those are the optional cherry on top. And if you are only looking to gain some fame and climb up the ladder of the game's endgame, then you just run the daily missions, get what's my who's play points, run advanced dungeons, and eventually you get to the endgame. That's more or less the schematic of it right now. Also, I noticed well, at least when I was about to start streaming, no one was streaming DFO. I was like, oh, interesting. I guess people are playing the actual fun games on the weekend. Sleep Satyr, sub Rogue, and yes, I run sleep on both of my satyrs. Hope you're having a fine last days of the week, the weekend today, Rogue. Good to see you again. Was thinking about it for my bard, Muse, bard, or the idol musician. Yeah, the sleep is pretty good on satyrs. It's especially if you're thinking of like, or if you have the tendency to sometimes run your satyrs solo in dungeons, it's very nice. Like I can run Ispins on my satyrs, no problem, solo. As in solo, not in a party. Of course, if you don't really care about playing solo and if you just want buff power, then I wouldn't suggest sleep. Then again, sleep also has a lot of merits outside. Where's the CDR coming from? The sleep setup. Oh, hold on. Which one was it? It's spread across several pieces. But overall, it's like 55% cooldown reduction because there's oh, excuse me. There's 100% CD cooldown rate, and then there's 10% cooldown reduction, so that's in total of 55%. I don't remember exactly which pieces specifically, but what's it sub and shoulder? Let me see. Sub is 50%, 50%, and shoulder is 50%. Not that. Yeah, 50%. Right. Shoulder and sub gives 100% CD recovery rate. There's 10% somewhere as well. Where was it? Here it is. It's on the belt. Thanks for the shout out, Starling Sky 123. I'll be honest. Like, I know the general schematic of what the sleep setup does, but if you ask me what each piece does, I don't know because I'm a gremlin gamer. Was also considering self status or basic training for satyr. I don't know if those are good. Abigail showed me what counts as her basic attack. Yeah, true. I don't know if they are really good though. I don't know about the basic training part, but I don't know about the self-ailment. Yeah, for Muse. I mean, sure, she would benefit from that, but I don't know if that's worth. Especially the self-ailment part, because the whole point of self-ailment is that you're thick and you have a pretty good amount of damage and you have speed. It's like all-rounder, but sleep setup is just like straight up better, except in the damage department, I'd say. Self-status has a low buff power. Yeah, that's what I thought. I haven't actually looked at the pieces to see how much buff power they have, but there's a reason why the sleep setup is the go-to. If you want to play solo satyr, then you use this in general. Water. The best part about playing NG, then I can play it with one hand. Oh, sorry about that. I just smacked my mic. Excuse me. 김하샤님! 김하샤님! 팔로우 감사합니다, 김하샤님. 순간 당황했네. 팔로우 감사합니다. 스트림 재밌게 보고 가세요. Hi, Kimasha. It's the KDNF Witch King himself. Hold on. 최근에 이거 조금 바빠가지고 방송을 잘 못 갔는데 죄송해요. 요즘 방송 잘 하고 계신지. Rift? Okay. Let's see what I get. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. Money time. Let's go. Shower me with that money. Thank you. Thank you, video game. You're the best. Mmm, delicious. Also, I think, speaking of which, I think Sungahime is supposed to be streaming in half an hour or so. I think she pushed her, not pushed, pulled her stream forward. I could be talking shit though. Let's see. Money, 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 money. Was also considering NG on her. NG Satyr is not bad. I was using NG on my weaker Satyr, my alt Satyr, until I got her up to speed. After the recent rebalancing, they buffed the buff powers of NG on Satyr, so they're not bad actually. Hey O'Teal, what's up? Good to see you again. Hope you're having a fine day on this you cheeky bastard Friday. The problem with NG Satyr is that it has like no utility, like no speed, no CDR and whatnot. That's the issue. So it doesn't actually... the buff power is fine, but there's not much you can play around in party. I mean, if you don't party on Satyr, you can do NG. Yeah, but then if you don't party on Satyr, you can do anything you want. Technically, doesn't really matter. Otherwise, the raid leader won't want you. I mean, depends on how much the raid leader knows about the DFO, I guess. But you know, in terms of buff power, it's fine. But again, as I mentioned, the other aspects like CDR and whatnot, they are pretty much non-existent. That's why I only used it to bring my alt Satyr up to speed, up to like 30k or so, and then I just like I swapped it out to other stuffs. Let's see, on low battery, so I'm lurk for a bit. I see. Good luck, excuse me. Have fun lurking in the background. I'm watching you. I'm just kidding. But you know, if you're gonna play Satyr solo, then it doesn't really matter whether it's NG or not. You can use whatever. But if you are considering about party, then yeah, it's honestly hard to suggest anything other than either regular buff power setup or sleep setup, because nothing else has the balance of sleep setup for Satyrs. Why did I use my potion? I'm not using sleep. That's a lot of flowers and whatnot. Come on in. Yeah, like, to be fair, as I said, NG setup, the buff power is fine, there's no problem with it. And if the party is fat enough, which nowadays, you know, nowadays, we can kind of steamroll over Ispins usually, no problem, even in pub. But I guess it's kind of whatever. Hello Kenya14, what PJ is? Mechanist? I am not sure what PJ means. But if you're asking what character I'm playing right now, then yes, it's female mechanic. Yeah, if you're not doing raid Wonder Satyr, NG is a solution. Yeah, yeah. Bakal will get solved to the point of it not being a huge deal. It's gonna take a while though. It's good, PJ. I'm sorry, Kenya. I actually have no idea what you're saying. Probably maybe like 5 to 6 months. Yeah, we need to wait until at least Hall of Dimensions minimum. Like, cause in KDNF, Bakal started to get really easy after people started getting, what am I using? Hall of Dimensions fusion pieces, and then like Bakal is like people running pubs and whatnot. It's fine. So it'll take at least as long for us as well for Bakal to become, you know, pub friendly and whatever. And then KDNF people stop doing Bakal raid at all. I mean, they're still running it. Ay ay ay. More like now the issue with KDNF is that there's just no new content. So it's like, you know, it's content drought. So people are like, there's nothing new to do. So people are just bored. So they're, I'd say a lot of people are starting to take a break at this point. Let's see here. And you know, until Meister Legion, I think they're focusing on mobile now? No, they're focusing on the damn freaking Celestia update. It's, you know, they gotta punch it out later this year. Anniversary? I doubt it's gonna come out on Anniversary. I think Anniversary is just gonna be some good events to keep people entertained. But you know, Muse is not Muse, excuse me. Travelers technically this month, April, and then Meister Legion next month, and then there's nothing after that. Sure, they might have some like sprinkles of quality of life and whatnot in between, but there's just nothing planned after that. It's just Celestia and Level Cup expansion, which is coming second half of this year. And I'll be honest, it'll be like October at earliest, I'd say, in my opinion, because in August they will do the regularly scheduled summer conference for KDNF, and I'd say that's when they're gonna do the major reveals of Celestia update. How would they progress the characters with the new content? We got 12 fusions right now. I mean, to be fair, they also said they're gonna focus on parallel gearing scheme instead of just building upward. Instead of vertical, they would focus on horizontal gearing scheme for the rest of the year. So I'd say a lot, at least like potentially majority of the new content that's gonna come with Celestia is probably gonna focus on that. Of course, there will be some kind of new endgame content, definitely, but I don't think it's gonna be the major part. At least that's what I think. And granted, they could also add something like, I don't know, fusion upgrade or something like that. There's plenty of ways to go further beyond. But they did say with the Celestia update, we'll get new advanced dungeons and Legion dungeons. As to what they're gonna have, we'll have to wait and see. Fusions for fusions? That, potentially. Or just straight up upgrading fusion pieces into a different piece. Who knows? There are plenty of ways to go around the fusion issues. 24-24. Epilepsy! Neopol, fix this! Super talismans. Or talisman update, potentially. They did say they wanted to do something about it, but they never had the chance to. Or rather, they never had the time and resources to, because it was gonna take way too long, so they kind of put it at the back burner for a bit. And maybe they might do something about that with Celestia. Who knows? I don't know. Because, to be fair, it's high time they did something about talismans. It's 100 cap content, and by then we're gonna have like what, 115 or 120 cap. We have 3 weapons to fuse into 1 fusion. Now we have 5 fusion into 1 fusion. But yeah, it's gonna take a while for KDNF to get anything new. Legion Dungeon will be the one that's gonna keep people entertained for a bit longer. Maybe there will be a third archer class in between. Potentially, maybe. Heyo Takakero, good to see you again today. Hope you're having a fine day this Friday. Or April, if you're on the Asian side of the world. Not that. But yeah, it's... I'd say, I guess, a third archer is definitely a possibility. Thank you for the follow, Doctor of Wombology. Hope you have a good time in stream. But yeah, I think third archer is definitely a possibility. Because from May to, assuming my speculation is correct, October, that's 5 months. They're gonna do something in between. And I'd say like 5 months is more than enough time to make at least one new class. Welcome back, Teal. Good to see you again. Eternal End version 2? I doubt they'd do that. You know, there's a reason why they killed Eterna in the first place. One archer with riding boar. Tamer, eh? Beastmaster. Ranger. Let's see. Druid would be dope. I think there would be one magic archer considering the concept of Celestia. I don't know about the last one though. Because Traveler is like a tech archer, and I think there's definitely gonna be one magic archer. The last one, I don't know, Neopol will think of something. At least, to be fair, Neopol's pretty creative with coming up with new classes. What's up, excuse me. Hey, Yankoku. Beastmaster is definitely something I'd like to see. That's yeah, I think it's a pretty cool idea. To be fair, part of the Celestia's lore is that there are also a lot of mythical and mystical creatures over there, so it's definitely a possibility. She has a large bow and shoots large arrows like a monster hunter. Call her heavy shooter. a sniper class, eh? That's a possibility too. I forgot to buff. Alright, get him, boys. Get him. You have better ideas than me. Hey, man, you're the lore master. You gotta have some ideas. Otherwise, I can't keep this up. I can't keep this job if I don't have nice ideas. Though, granted, I'm actually pretty bad at coming up with like new creative ideas. I'm better with working with what I already have. Dragon Nest Archer PTSD. I was thinking she's like Launcher but with a big bow. Big bow. Let's see here. Or they could just like, I don't know, like smash more ideas together and make something of an eldritch amalgamation of ideas. Who knows? Neopol will pull something out of their butt. Like they always do. And, you know, as I said, Neopol's generally kind of creative when it comes to making new class ideas. I bet on Animal Companion 1 too. Yeah. As like with the mythical beasts and whatnot, it's definitely a possibility. Maybe the Beast Tamer / Magic Archer are gonna be smashed into one and they'll figure something else for the, who's it? The fourth one. The Abyss / Edgy one. Let's see, trash. But yeah, having said that, next Friday, Detox Episode 2. Hope you guys are excited for more KDNF news. I'd say 95% they're releasing a lot more details about Traveler and Meister Legion. As for what else, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Creative, some specialists. I mean, to be fair, specialist itself, the idea is nice. It's just the balance team, whoever is in charge of the numbers is just decided to just flush specialists down the drain. You know, like, because last time, was it a couple of years ago? They said they didn't have a like designated balance team, the numbers team, the number crunchers. Instead, it was the character designers that also worked on the balance. But they said they're gonna make a new designated team for that. Assuming they have, then it's not the character creation and / design team that's in charge of balance anymore. All the gunbladers, all the agents deserve some love. I mean, to be fair, yeah, true. Like, you know, just because they're unpopular doesn't mean, you know, their balance should be shit. At least Troubleshooter and Secret Agent are doing okay. I wonder if people say Afnan is bad? Why would they say that? Afnan is not bad at all. Does that happen? Amnon gets buff every balance? No, it doesn't. In fact, Amnon's one of the few classes that gets balanced very rarely. And he doesn't need to get balanced too often because he is doing fine. Because those sandbag numbers don't shit. I mean, sandbag numbers. You know, in the current cap where the gear fluctuation is insane with the customs and whatnot, sandbag numbers are close to meaningless in my opinion. And Afnan, you know, sure, her damage is not like, oh my god, she's like blitz doing like 1 billion damage every second. She doesn't do that, but in terms of actual like her damage output, she's fine. This dude is still taking sandbag numbers. I am anti-sandbag. I personally just don't care about it. You know, like if you wanna compare how strong you are, then let's see how well you do in dungeons. That's how you compare things. Of course, you can't actually see that until you get into dungeons. That's why you need some sort of standard to compare things. And I understand what sandbag does to serve in that regards. But I'm like, whatever about it. Because again, it's... pretty much any standard is bound to be flawed in some way. Just kill the boss, easy. Yeah. I realized when I did endgame content on my F-Striker versus my F-Nan that sandbag doesn't tell you shit mostly. Yeah, well, like... I still remember back in freaking Fiend War days when you did like 25-second sandbag. It's like, bro, like how is this relevant on like sustain based classes, right? Oh, better to ask people staying alive. Those Warpath pubs give me PTSD. People die in 5 sec. And that's what happens if you like go for Cursed Heart and Bleed and BBA Bleed Top. You know. Have fun with that. And then you go with cybernetic speed boots without even filling the 140%. No, that's some fun shit. You might as well just, you know, have 1 health. It's okay, Tio. It's okay. It's okay. You can cry. You can cry. I'm sorry. Alright, But yeah, Bakal raid's gonna be much harder than Total War. A lot harder. Will you stream day 1? Actually, it's funny you mentioned that. I am not going to stream day 1 because I want to focus on running the thing. But I believe Sunga Hime will likely stream and I'll be around for the run, so you can hear me through Hime's streams. But I don't think I'll stream because I want to, you know, pay attention to the runs. I don't wanna, like, you know, be distracted by stream and fuck himself. Oh man. And it certainly does make a difference if you are like actually paying attention on the raid and instead of like streaming on the side. Ayo Gray, it's our mighty Lancer Lord. What's up Gray? Hope you're having a fine day today. Good to see you again. Also, you're not coming tomorrow, are you? How dare you? No, I'm just kidding. If I was a part of a static, I would stream day one, bruh. I'm too much of a tryhard, right? I want to do well. I don't want to screw up. I'm like, oh, I need to do well. I need my clout. You're going on a date tomorrow. How dare you go on a date tomorrow? You should be going on a date with the Bakal's dragons. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you, Gray? I got to ask my guild if they're doing statics. You know, Bakal raid without statics, it's gonna be painful. There's no getting around it. If you're not running statics, good luck. That's the only thing I can say. Joining Gray on the date. Alright, let's see. It's 12:46. Excuse me, let me grab a drink. Keep yourselves hydrated, gamers. It's important. Not until Skasa daughter call me. Not until Gerda comes to the party, eh? You'll see her next week. And she'll kill you. Probably. Unless you're in green, in which case you'll just stare at Bakal's face and ass all day long, I guess. Only took you one day to betray. She'll kill me, yes. Yeah, you know all the hot dragon waifus in Bakal raid? They're gonna kill you. I hope you guys like hot waifus that would kill you. Side note, I've been working on my Battle Satyr because I had like spare ant-tops on my Nen with the 80 skill attacks. So I was like, you know what? They gave us a free trance stone anyway, so might as well try it, right? And I'm not even done setting up this guy. Look at these dumbass pieces that he has. And I'm not gonna lie, this guy's actually stupid on how strong he is. Like, this guy's actually bloody stupid. I wanna do one more run right now. I actually finished his FP earlier today because I was setting him up and doing things, and then I came to realize how stupid this guy is. Take my wallet and hurt my feeling, then run away. Sheesh, that's like next level. What the hell, Gray? What the hell? But yeah, I think some of you guys in chat have heard that Battle Satyr, this cap is actually stupid. And not gonna lie, he is stupid. Like, allow me to demonstrate. I'm gonna run Meister normal because he doesn't have enough fame, but how stupid? You'll see. You'll see. I'll only use X-String, yes. And Divine Flash. That's it. I don't need any other skill. And just so you know, as I said, he's using like Air Drone, Two-Tone Ring, and this Meat Lover title, he has like nothing. He's just potato. You need other skills to stack pants? Yeah, you do, but like I don't actually do any damage with them. This man is actually just stupid. Like, you know that feeling when you are running in a party with like a crazy powerful player? You're like, holy crap, that guy's really strong. I'm borrowing the words of a Caden of YouTuber right now, but the sensation you feel is basically an exclamation mark, right? You're just like shocked, oh my god, that guy's so strong. This man is a question mark. Like, is this okay? Like, is this fine? Is this correct? Is this how it's meant to be? Ow, rude. Like, this man is stupid. This man is actually stupid. Is it DNF Dual Satyr or Brain that's stupid? To be fair, this guy's like, you just use some low level skills to stack the pants and then you just X-String, that's it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm only using X-String. I'm only using X-String. Look at the damage. Look at the damage. It's stupid. Look at this. What is this? How is this fair? Bonk, 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 bonk. And look at the neutralization bar going down. It's stupid. Look at this. Look at this man, just stuck in the corner. I'm hammering him. I'm wall comboing him. I'm wall comboing him, and he's dead. I one shot do this to my F roller. Let me just tell you, I'm using two-tone ring, which does nothing for this guy. I'm using this, which is like whatever, and I have a meat lover title. And like I have like stupid as like emblems like these. Right? This guy's like no min-maxing. I spent like nothing on this guy. Take that into account. And you know, if you did this with any other character with like this kind of setup, it would take much, much longer than this. Meanwhile, this guy just like bonking all of these faces and he's done. That's it. Also, to be fair, F-Brawl is also one of the stupid broken characters this cap. But like, this man is actually stupid. Like, look at the bar. Did you see that? The neutralization bar just going down. Did you guys see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? Oh, this fucker. I love it when that happens though. It's like, you know you're broken and you're just gonna jump away? Okay, you cheeky bastard. Giselle being cringe as always. The clock gimmick comes? I mean, to be fair, you know. As I said, this man... Look, if it was anyone else, they would be seeing clock gimmick 100%. Normally this guy doesn't see it, it's just Giselle being cringe and jumping away even though he's broken. It's stupid. It's actually stupid. But yeah, anyhow, that was my TED Talk. Thank you for coming. I'll be here never. Anyhow, right now, I still have some time to spare. I'm do I kind of feel like it, so I'm gonna do another spins. You guys are stuck with me running spins all week long. Hold on, buy 2 more of these. I'm gonna run spins on my Soul Bender. Hold on. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that Hammer Satyr onto his spins and see how it goes. Like that is not the damage that you should be doing on a character that's you've spent like nothing on. Oops, what am I doing? Hey, how dare you? Oops. Okay. Do I even have skills? skills doko? Oops. Nice. No. But yeah, I'm also looking to get some custom pieces to who's it? A ant shoulder to give my soulbender, because I'm going for a meme all 45 build on this guy. No, you don't. Ah, too slow. Nope. I got a meme custom epic? Which kind? Get over here. Ah, please! The 7% skill attack on all 4 options. Nice. Okay, there we go. Yeah, he's gonna fly away, of course. What is this constellation of circles? And I'm like... Dragon, demon, machine, human. Too bad you're not doing any more damage to plants. You hope you're not fighting any plants, Gray. Can I get him? Nope, that was a poor decision. Screw you, break. Wow, you just jump to dodge the earthquakes as SB? Eh, whatever, man. I'm not SB main, I just play him for fun. Also, thank you for being frozen. The cosmetics said these hands are E for everyone. What the? Nope, not that one. Gonna try being good? Hey man. You can't tell me to be good once you've become better than me and Manuel. Triple, of course. Oh, that was a bit too early. You got controller? What about it? Oops. Manual is easier, I think? Yeah, unlike, to be fair, on controller you can only play manual, but, you know, that doesn't define whether you're good or not on manual. Let's see here. Nice. And he's gonna jump away. Can Shadow Step avoid his gimmick? Yeah, wait, Shadow Step? Like, as in... You're talking about the, SP's, Shadow Step, right? Not the actual Shadow Step, which is Agents? In which case, yes, this cap doesn't have a lot of iframe breaking skills. So you can dodge them, no problem. Ah, that's a blind. Whoop. The buff one. Oops, what the hell? .3 sec? No, it's even less than that. It's like 0.2? 0.1? It's effectively non-existent at the moment. The buff one. Yeah, he was talking about the Keiga. Thank you for the follow, W with a lot of numbers. Hope you have a good time in stream. Let's see here. And, see here. With that. I actually didn't count how many, yeah, Keiga, yeah. As I said, there's not a whole lot of iframe breaking mechanics in the game right now, so this Keiga run it consists of regular iframes, so you can dodge things no problem. That's a lot of fire. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Did I use this? I haven't. Man, my cooldown management is kind of cringe today. Command grab. Yeah, they really need to patch the manual key quality of life ASAP? Which quality of life? Whoops. Let's see here. Okay. Die. Totally. One allows you. Ah, the CDR is quality of. That's not specifically manual, but yeah, that's nice. It would be nicer to have that. Please. Thank you for the lurk, Caspar. Hope you have a fine time chilling in the lurk. Fly away. Command grab. Oh, you don't? Can I break him? Nope. Too much. Although... Nope. Got another one? Man, you're throwing right now, buddy. That allows everyone to have a better CDR management while dodging gimmicks. True, it's a nice quality of life. Right, get out of here. Yeah, you better run. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. No, you don't. Okay, fire. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, it doesn't cool down, never mind. That's why. Wow, you're really throwing now, buddy. Nope, please. Fire everywhere. Oh, that's gonna be a big boom. Nope. What the? Cringe. Hold on one sec, guys. Let me deal with this cringe ass core and then I'll read your chat in a sec. Oh, what the hell? How did that hit me? Okay. Okay, that's a bit better. Hold on, let's see. But you can still leave some slots, right? That doesn't affect the menu. No, it's like it's a separate skills slot just to see the cooldowns. So it has nothing to do with the actual hotkey / hotbar menu. Also, is nature set still good for AFKing through regular dungeons? Yeah. You know, nature setup's the king of AFK. Assuming you're playing the right class. Come on, grab. Perish. Rifle duty has to make you put something in the top bar? Yeah. So like, what they was it? Excuse me. Starden said was they're gonna basically add a separate set of oh, that's pretty good. Separate set of like bars, specifically meant to show your skill cooldown. So what you can do is you can like add a new bar like up here, and you can put your skills in there, and it would only be there specifically to show you the cooldown of those skills. That's its only purpose. And you can move the bar anywhere you want so you can see it better. Instead of constantly trying to see your cooldown down here. You can like move it here if you want, or here, wherever you want. Oh, what? Okay. I'm gonna face tank that. Let's see here. Oh, it's third? Can you use something else? Grow up! Use something else! This man's just like, oh, I like this skill, I'm gonna use this 16 times in a row. Okay, buddy. Grow up. Use something else. Okay, good. Phase 2. Let's see here. Oh, you're gonna stop over that, okay. What? How did that hit me? Bullshit. Nice. Excuse me, what was that? A fudge? With the spinny spins? Okay, nothing's spinning sideways today, thank god. Only sometimes these things would start spinning sideways and you have no bloody idea what's going on. Actually, I don't think I even need to deal with the flowers at this rate. You don't? Yeah, screw it. Fuck the flowers. Oops. Huh. Okay, I'm alive. What skills do I have? What does one use? Nice, easy. Oh, excuse me? Oh, never mind. I didn't actually use the skill. I thought I used the skill and got cancelled. Okay. Whew. Nope, nope, nope. Ah, okay. Get down here, you bastard. Stop running away. Screw you. Perish. Orbit at 06. That was actually a lot faster than I thought. Let's see here. I mean, it's got nice levels though. It's definitely something I can feed. Let's see. Opportunistic little rats in my humble abode. One of the few lines Neopol actually translated correctly. Alright, get sliding, you dumbass. Please! There's no need for violence. Beats me! Pain! Pain! Physical, mental, and spiritual pain. Red. As Sungahime likes to say, red is defamation. Three and... Wow, don't backstab Neopol translation team? I'm not backstabbing them, I'm stabbing them in their face. It's my day job to shit on them. It actually is. I'll spend all day shitting on their translation team. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me until they start translating things properly, and then I'll stop shitting on their faces. Purple in the middle. Ooh, nice. Thank you. Nothing. How could this be? CC not speak for Neopol. How could this be? More red? Red is defamation? Ah, thank you. There's a yellow. Alright, get down here. There's no need for violence. Please don't throw cube nados in my face. Ah, okay, you would do that. Of course you would, you cheeky bastard. Down here. Yes. Okay. Yellow. Nice. Off to a great start. That is not yellow. There is nothing. That is not yellow. That is Not yellow. Okay, 1. That is not yellow. Game, please. I just need one more. Please. Video game? Video game, please. Nope, that just disappeared. Ah! Thank you, RNG. Thank you, RNGesus. You're the best. I'm gonna totally beat Numak for you. Ow! Rude. That was unfortunate. No, enough of bullshit. I love it when that happens. Oh! Worthless humans. Worthless, you're human. By the way, I wonder if Korea has some bow-related cultural thing like Japan? Actually, funny thing you mentioned that because, they like to say... I don't know what the exact... I think there's an official term for it in, English as well, but... China of spear, katana of Japan, and bow of Korea, they say. And bows have been more associated with Korea than the other two Far Eastern Asian countries. Ow, rude. Nice. Colors. Hey. Hold on. Hold on. Where are you going? He's sliding? How can that be? Come here, come here! Okay, good. Just chasing him like a dumbass so I don't miss my skill. That was kind of funny. Alright, enough. Enough! Get out of my face. Oh, I see. Yeah, and there are some quite a few bow-related myths and legends in Korea as well. And hold on. What are these? What was I gonna say? Ah, yes, and it's in fact like I think bow shooting used to be a pretty integral part of the culture in history Korea, and a lot of people would do that for the sake of just, I don't know, pastime / hobby. And in fact, there was this king in one of the Korean dynasties. His name was Gojumong, which literally means someone who's good at shooting bows. So there are a lot of bow-related, what do you call it? Mythologies and characteristics blended into Korean mythologies and culture. Let's see here. So that's it. Hold on, I need a drink. Wait, what the fuck? Gray, you're still playing Sunga 3 Nut? What the hell? I remember seeing Gray make Sunga 3 Nut as a joke, and I guess he's still playing that one. What class was it? Hold on. Neo Shaman. Incredible. Actually incredible. Okay, so wait, was there anything that I missed? I don't think I missed anything for the day. I'm honestly pretty much done, not much else to do. But I do want to, I mean, there's still the DFO story time that I need to do. But before I get into that, I have something I want to show you guys. As you know, it's April. And it's going to be April Fools. Well, in a couple hours in most of the part of the world. And in fact, in the Asian side of the world, it's already April Fool's Day, and Neopol, being the mad lads they are, made some April Fool's joke videos, and I want to show you guys one of them. It's pretty funny. All right. So this was one of the promotional animations they made for Muse, and there's something weird about this one.
이게 돼? 빡세네.
No stop playing. Leave me alone. I'm a scuff streamer. But yeah, in case you don't get it, this guy is the head director of DFO. The entire KDNF. This guy's the head director, and he's not supposed to be here, and he's here playing the recorder with the band. It's so fucking stupid. I love it. It's great. And then they had this like audiobook for Muse, like talking about her band and whatnot, and then they added his voice in there as well. They were like, "Oh, we have a new member. It's the guy who plays recorder, and he would jump in and say some weird ass shit. It's nice. It's super great. I mean, don't thank me. I didn't make this. Thank Neopol for this. It's ridiculous. And to think this guy, and then I remind you, this guy's the head director. This guy's the literal head honcho when it comes to KDNF stuffs. And actually, this reminds me, the one of the previous directors, Director Yoon, he is quite popular in the fact that he plays piano on like DFO concerts and whatnot. And I think they were trying to keep the meme going by getting this guy, One My Ham, to play the recorder instead. I don't know if it's actually him playing the recorder. Maybe it actually is. If it is, it would be funny if in the future, like KDNF concerts, like in KDNF Fest and whatnot, if this guy actually comes out and plays more recorder, it's gonna be actually amazing. I would love that. But yeah, they threw this out for April Fools in KDNF, and you could. They also started selling recorders in KDNF. I don't know what it actually is for. I think it's like an avatar. But yeah, they just there's recorders everywhere in KDNF right now. I don't know what the hell's happening. These guys are insane. I'm glad they are having fun with April Fools. It's kind of a shame that I don't know if we'll have anything. I hope we do. I hope DFOG gets something, some sort of a April Fool's joke, but who knows? We'll have to wait and see next week. Anyhow, that was just short something I wanted to show you guys. And as I said, hold on, I love games get to laugh at themselves. Indeed, I love it when that happens. Hello, excuse me, Alex LYH. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fine time. Hold on. Let me turn the music back on because I'm gonna take a short break as usual before I get into my DFO story time. So I'll take a quick couple minutes of break, and yes, use this moment to take a stretch break, everyone. Go for a stretch, grab some water. Don't stay seated all day like gamer gremlins that we are. You know, sometimes it's nice to be healthy. But yes, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Be right back. Oh, let me answer that real quick. 90 epics, they are trash at the moment. The 90 epic, the weapon thing they are selling on Seria's special shop is just for the sake of a weapon avatar, technically. But yes. Anyhow, be right back.
Chat, don't leave me, chat. Chat, chat.
Chat, I'm back. Oh, chair! My chair's refusing my will. Okay. I'm back on my seat. I'm back. I took my short break. I had my chewing gum. My mouth is refreshed. I'm hydrating. Ah, that's nice. But yes, it's time for my bread and butter, my actual content. My actual content, that's the shortest part of the stream. Because I have no idea what to do in DFOG and I need to milk the stream time. Granted, I don't need to like stream. I'm not like obligated to stream because I'm not an official CC streamer, but hey. How does it feel to chew 5 gums? It's refreshing. It feels like an epiphany in your mouth. Your mouth is reborn. Okay, jokes aside, funny actually. I always chew chewing gums to refresh my mouth right before I stream and right before I do my story time. And I chew like a regular mint gum, right? But for some reason, I'm still having the same one. I didn't like change it or anything. I haven't finished this pack. But I was chewing it, I'm like, why is this sour? What the fuck? Like not sour in like a oh this milk is sour kind of way, but like it tasted like lemony. I'm like, what the fuck? Did they mix some lemon stuff in here? It was just that particular gum. I don't know why that happened. But yeah, weird gums aside. Let me just pause the music and move back here and play the other music. This music is from 100 Cap because the story I'm gonna read today is Siroko's origins. Side note, the Land of Memory might seem a little unrelated, even disjoint from Sirocco, and not false. Not false. Technically it's a dungeon related to Ozma, but hey, it's the same Grim Seekers, right? It's close enough. And also multiple reasons for this particular choice of music. One, 100k musics are great, but there are a lot of like very, let's just say, explosive music that aren't really fit to reading. And also, this music is actually one of my favorite music from 100 Cap. I really like this song. It's nice. Shout out to 100 Legendaries. Those were the definitely one of the days of all time. Anyhow, yes, so today I'm going to tell you guys the story of Siroko's origins. Let's see where she is from and how she got where she ended up in the Screaming Caverns and whatnot. So, alright, let's go. The origin of Sirocco. The planet Zualabadon is dynamic and vibrant, full of energy and formless creatures that could take any shape they desire so long as they have the energy to do so. The most powerful and the most hungry one of them all was, without an ounce of doubt, Sirocco. She too was once merely a seed, but pitiful seeds that perished even before blooming were not to be compared with her. Even as she drifted in the depth of space, hunger the only sensation she could feel, she was stoic and determined. She waited patiently for the one planet that would be hers and hers alone. The one that would bloom her to full glory, a magnificent flower of might and majesty. And when she rooted on Zualabadon, from the seed bloomed Sirocco, and she devoured everything. Even the former masters of the planet like Mistral were like worms to her, and they could barely sustain themselves living off of what Sirocco left after her feasts. She was truly the queen of Zualabadon. But ages of feasting on the same energy was nothing but tedium. And even with the full energy of Zualabadon, she could not come to full bloom. She needed more. And just as her desires for a new, invigorating nourishment grew, a woman named Hilda appeared before her with an octahedral planet. While the woman and the planet proved themselves mostly uninteresting to her, Sirocco felt a hint of light from somewhere within the crust of Pandemonium. She followed its tracks, only to lose it at Metro Center as her fingers drew close to it. The energy she needed, what she thirsted for so long, right at her fingertips, and gone again. Hilda reappeared before her and tested her patience. "The planet is about to move again," she said. Sirocco questioned her. How would she know that? Unless it was no coincidence. No coincidence that they arrived. No coincidence that the very energy she needed disappeared right before her. No coincidence that she was tempting her. "Now is your only chance," Hilda repeated. She was smiling. And Sirocco rooted into the soil of Pandemonium. Pandemonium was a listless planet, like a tiny well in the middle of a desert. Energy on it was scarce, barely maintained by the old Luke, and what was there, Sirocco had to compete against Anton, another apostle that devoured energy as nourishment. She had become no different from the ones that she looked down upon in Zualabadon. But she was patient. She had waited an eon drifting in space to find Zualabadon, and she could wait another if it meant her thirst would be quenched. One silent night, Hilda visited her and told her that it was time to go. Sirocco thought she had come to mock her, but Hilda promptly disappeared with nothing else said. Just as Sirocco suspected her actions, she felt a change in the air. A metastasis was happening. Realizing that she had fallen into a trap and was about to be sent somewhere else, she quickly uprooted herself from Pandemonium and tried to escape, but the energy was too powerful to pull away from. From a distance, Hilda watched. Sirocco was not one to lose so easily. As Hilda turned away for a moment to accelerate the planet away from Sirocco, she extended one of her vines and onto Hilda and infiltrated her mind. Hilda quickly resisted and released her mind's grip, but Sirocco saw a fragment of her plans. As creation is not but destruction, then creation can only be achieved through the destruction of the few. And then she was whisked away. She found herself in a cold, dark cave known as the Screaming Cavern on the planet of Arad. A cave with nothing for her but disgusting monsters that would attack her day and night. But just as she was done dealing with them, the people of Arad noticed that she had appeared and gathered a force to subjugate her. One by one, they marched into the cave, and while they all fell before her might, she too grew weak, little by little. The last to face her were 5 warriors, the 4 Blade Masters and a Dark Elf Berserker. Their battle was fierce, but even as weak Sirocco had gotten, she was still an apostle and overwhelmed them all. But the Berserker was willing to gamble her own life, delivering a fatal blow to the weakened apostle. The blade sank into her, scattering her like petals in the wind. From her wound spilled out all her essences. Her memories, her rage, her sorrow, her obsession, her desires, her void, and her hunger. One by one, the fragments of her soul left her body and she began crumbling away, death in sight. But unwilling to perish here, she reached out in desperation. She devoured the Berserker. The vitality she had was like a speck of dust compared to the full glory from her days on Zualabadon. But what choice did she have? She had to survive, no matter what, even if it meant crawling on the dirt like insects living off scraps. She scattered in the wind, her mad laughter ringing in the cavern where screams echoed. Her fragments rode the wind and were scattered across the continent. Some rested in themselves inside those who wielded cursed spears who would bloom from the blood of each other. Some ended up with mindless beasts, turning them into horrid monsters. Others laid roots in the hearts of those who would later be known as the Grim Seekers. And all of their memories flowed back into the formless one who had survived, taking the shape of a young child, weak and frail, but still alive. She managed to evade her death, staying hidden in the darkness of the cavern where she had perished, clawing on whatever she could to stay alive. One day, she found a tremendous amount of energy in a forest nearby. A massive construct of magic. It was like a waterfall in a desert, a succulent fruit in a jungle of starvation. And yet, even as she tried to take root and claim it, she found herself unable to do so. Something was stopping her, and the very same energy that she had felt during the centuries she spent on Pandemonium, the energy of the Apostles. She wondered why one was here, then came across a question. Does Hilda know about this? She tapped into her scattered fragments to ponder the possibility. They had become flower buds and petals of vengeance and hatred and conflict and sacrifice. What beauty, what spectacle they were in her eyes. But she knew that if she waited for them to bloom, she would have more. And it was the same for the possibility that lied before her, the one thing that Hilda was oblivious of. Should she wait for the right moment, it could become a cornerstone to her revenge against the wench. And Sirocco was patient. She buried herself deep under the soil again, returning herself into a seed. She let loose a dark wind, one that would stay by her fragments to watch over them as they slowly bloomed. Beneath the sky tower, she waited. The Origin of Sirocco, written and read by halfmango. Excuse me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, I'm sorry, I just smacked my mic. Stop it! Stop smacking my mic. But I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That was the origins of Sirocco, where she came from, how she ended up in Pandemonium, how she was quote-unquote killed, and then how she persevered and preserved herself after all that. A short recap, she is from this planet called Zualabanon, which is supposed to be this teeming planet with full of life and vitality, and it's full of these weird creatures like the Seven Mistral, which is a blue slime that you can see in the Luke raid, who are more amorphous and can take any shape they desire so long as they are strong enough. And Sirocco was, well, the queen of the planet. Before then, she was just a seed drifting across the vast emptiness and oblivion of the universe. But she was waiting for something to bring her to full bloom. She wanted energy to become her full potential, to achieve her full potential and become what she's meant to be. And so even as like other planets would pass by her, she was like, nah, I'm not interested, that thing's cringe. And one day she finally found Zualabanon, a planet full of life, and she was like, that's it. And she just came swooping down and she bloomed and she just devoured everything. And all the other creatures of the planet started living like rats and insects crawling on the dirt, because she had everything. And she would be like, oh, you know, I'm having, I don't know, $5-star hotel steak. You guys can have Big Mac or something like that. It's like, oh, I have this scrap of fries, I guess you can have some of these. And the leftover would be competed over by the rest of the planet. And you can probably imagine $5 steak. I don't think I want a $5 steak. Unless I'm cooking for myself, I guess. Shh. I didn't say that. But yeah, and she was living as a queen on that island. And sure, it was a lot of energy, but unfortunately it was not enough to actually bring her to full bloom. So she was getting bored, right? You know, even if it's like 5-star hotel steak and I don't know, like crazy, what fancy sauce are there? I don't know anything about cooking and culinary. But if you have that like every day for like thousands of years, then you would still get bored. And she was like, fuck, dude, this, I need to have this foie gras and what do you call it? What do you call like fancy stuff? Like this soup again for breakfast? I can't believe it. What am I, a slave? Or a what am I, like was it homeless? I can't eat these things. And then the rest of the planet is like, bitch, you took everything and you're complaining about it? But you know, she was still complaining. And then one day Hildur came and it's like, Hildur's like, hi. I was like, what the hell are you doing here? She's like, Sirocco couldn't care less about Hildur, but the planet she brought along had like something weird inside it. Because Sirocco is immortal, so she couldn't be tempted with the life water as Hildur always have. But the planet had something inside it, so Sirocco was like, wait a minute, what is that? So she was like looking for it, and she almost had it, and then it disappeared right before her eyes. And she turned to Hildur, and Hildur's like smirking. She's like, she's sus, right? She's smirking in the shadows like, you know, this is your last chance. You better get on here, otherwise we're just gonna leave. The bus is leaving. The door's closing. You better get on. And Sirocco was like, fine, I'll get on. And she left Zualabanon and got on Pandemonium. Of course, that was a mistake because she wouldn't be able to find that energy for the next how many centuries she spent on Pandemonium. In fact, the tiny speck of electricity that existed on Pandemonium, made by the one and only old man Luke, she even had to share that with Anton because Anton is a thirsty, hungry turtle, right? So, funny, actually there's a little bit of a lore background on that. So, it says that, was it Metro Center or Central Park? I think it was Metro Center. It would constantly go into blackouts because Sirocco and Anton would be fighting over it. And when Sirocco disappeared, it would constantly be on blackout because Anton could just eat all the energy by himself. Poor people. Anyhow, such a, like, living like a dusty old insect crawling on the dirt passed for how many centuries? Who knows? On Pandemonium, and she's like, damn it, I'm hungry, but there's nothing to eat. 쿠키님 안녕하세요. 방송 재밌게 보고 계시나요? And it's like she's like, fuck dude, I'm hungry. I want steak, but I don't even have Big Mac right now. And then one day Hilder's like, "What's up, bitch?" And then she just left. Like, what the fuck? What is wrong with her? And then the metastasis happens, and then she just gets whisked away. In case you are unaware, metastasis is basically, quote unquote, when things get randomly teleported elsewhere. But you know, we all know who's behind it. So the metastasis happened and basically threw Sirocco to the screaming caverns of Arwad. But right before she was taken away, she basically like slapped Hilder in the face and could read her mind for a moment and realized what the hell Hilder was doing. And that's why Sirocco was one of the first apostles to realize what Hilder was doing. Oh, outside Bakal, of course. Bakal being the Giga Chad he knew all along before any of them. Anyhow, she falls to screaming caverns and she is dealing with these Nugol disgusting worms and centipede-looking things and crotchety old assholes coming to kill her. And these weird-ass four swordsmen who think they're the hot shit with the Berserker Roxy. And she deals with all of them, but she also almost dies. But she's like, I don't want to die, I can't die here. And then she's like, she just yoinks Roxy out of existence and she survives with that. In case you are you curious about the backstory of Roxy and the four Blade Masters, I have a story on that as well. You can check it out in my Reddit or slash my directory they can find in my links. Anyhow, where was I? Ah yes, so Sirocco was alive, and then she like spent some time after that in the cave as in the form of a little boy. If you guys play Sirocco Raid, you would know the Leveche form. Not Leveche, excuse me. Why did I say Leveche? Leveche is the queen form that was on Zualabadon. Leste, which is the boy Rocco, that was the form she took when she survived after the events of Screaming Caverns. And it was basically her power saving mode. And then she one day realized that there's this, yes, Leste, there was this crazy magical pentacle outside Myers Pentacle, and she's like, holy shit, that thing looks delicious, but then she couldn't eat it. It's like, why is there a glass wall here? I want to eat this. And turns out there is something that's keeping it hidden, and that thing has a same kind of energy as the apostles. So she's wondering like, wait a minute, does Hilder know about this? Because, you know, Sirocco saw Hilder's plans at this point, so she knows at least partly what the hell Hilder's trying to do, that she's trying to kill all the apostles and do something about it. And she's like, there's another apostle down here. What the? And she's like, okay, you know what? I'm a patient woman. I'm gonna wait until my fragments become succulent. And I'm gonna wait until the moment comes so I can, you know, flip off Hilder and show her the middle finger. So she buries herself deep within the ground again, turning herself back into a seed, a sort of a hibernation mode, to wait for the day to come back to life and call for the emergency meeting, calling Hilder sus. Of course, that's her plan, but Hilder being, you know, Hilder's the one that's playing the 16D Omega Hyper Chess here. So her plans would unfortunately not go as smoothly as she would like. But as for what's going to happen after this, I mean, if you play the story you would know, but the rest of the story will come tomorrow. But yes, that was the I say a TLDR, but that was a pretty long explanation of Sirocco's story. But yeah, I don't know if they retconned Sirocco's story or they actually meant to do this. I'm leaning towards retcon, but to be fair, Neopol's story team isn't that incompetent. They just make some weird choices once in a while. When they try to make something good, they can make something good. That was pretty nice. Thanks for the read. Thank you for enjoying it. Hope you. If you like stories like that, you can come to my stream every time, and then I'll have something to read. Okay. Jokes aside, though, I would assume that it was retcon, but I wouldn't rule out the fact that it was technically or potentially by design, that Sirocco didn't actually die in the hands of the four Blade Masters and Roxy. I mean, I don't work in Nyopo, so I wouldn't know. But when it was known for a long time that Roxy, not Roxy, excuse me, Sirocco was dead in the Screaming Caverns, killed by Roxy. And in the time gate scenario, you could go back to the past and see what happened, at least in part. And for a long time, what you would see there was basically Aganzo kneeling with Roxy in her hands, like, Roxy, why are you dead? Why? And he would be sad, you know, because Roxy saved his life, killing Sirocco. But then later on, the scene got changed after, was it the origin update? I don't exactly remember the exact point. But such that Aganzo would be sitting without anyone in his arms, like, you know, I forgot something, but I can't remember what it is. Maybe I left the gas on? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just sad. I don't know why I'm sad. And people were like, wow, they retconned Roxy out of existence. Technically, that was true, actually, because what happened was that because Sirocco was so hungry, she's like, I need to alive right now, and so she ate Roxy, and then she ate her so hard that her existence got erased. Something along the lines of that. That's actually semi-canonically what happened. And then Sirocco didn't actually die here. Instead, she just got scattered into pieces, and her pieces flew across Arad all over the place. And as mentioned before, some of them ended up with the 7 original Grim Seekers. Some of them ended with some monsters. And some of them ended with these guys who wielded cursed spears known as demonic lancers. So you can thank Sirocco for the existence of demonic lancers. And because of that, if you run through Sirocco's story as one of the demonic lancers, then you would have a different dialogue. They go through a different storyline as the children of Sirocco. But honestly, it's kind of a shame. It's because they didn't do a lot of follow-up to that. Sure, they didn't forget about it. As I mentioned, they got their own unique scenarios / quest line, and they would constantly say things like related to Sirocco. But the fact that the Lancers were born from Sirocco's fragments was actually, I think, first revealed in CDNF, if my memory serves me right. This has been a while, and it was never like explicitly like explored a lot in KDNF or the canon storyline. And you know, it's just something. These people have powers, and something. If you kill each other, you can steal their power, and then you can become stronger. And apparently, that's because all those power came from Sirocco. That's why they can, let's just say, merge all these fragments of powers and become stronger. That's why that works. But you know, until the Sirocco Raid storyline, this was hardly relevant anywhere. And even in the Sirocco Raid storyline, sure, they got their own unique things, as I mentioned, but I don't know if it's a correct closure to the whole thing, or... Yeah, I feel like they could have done a little bit more than that. Excuse me, I gotta hydrate myself a lot after reading something out. It does take a lot of energy to narrate something properly. Says me, who's not even really good at narrating. But yeah, hold on. Tsungahime is not streaming yet, is she? I believe she... Oh, she is streaming. Okay, never mind. Why didn't I get a warning? Okay. Well, at least she is streaming. Damn it, Twitch! Why aren't you giving me sending me a notification? You suck. Well, okay. I guess I'll slowly wrap up and then raid her, I guess. Using Torvasol? Yeah, I'm seeing it on my iPad. She's about to do A-spins, I guess. I don't know why she's in... Is she? Something along the lines of that. But yeah, anyhow. That's pretty much it to Circle's story that I can say right now, I guess. The rest of the story, as I said, will come tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed that story. Let's see here. Tomorrow will be the usual dragon dinner with the No Marbas boys. I'll be back tomorrow. It's a bit early, as you guys as I should remind you guys. It's gonna be earlier than, not earlier than what some who's it. It's not on my regularly scheduled stream time. Saturday streams are earlier. Please keep that in mind if you want to catch the stream. No dinner for me, Gray. You better get your ass over here. I'm just kidding. Whatever you are up to, hope things go fine for you. You better be there for Bakal raid, Gray. You better be there. Anyhow. But yes, anything else that I should say? Ah, yes. One PSA. It's a new month. New month is coming up, so things are resetting. Monthly stuffs, including the Explorer shop and the Ispins and Total War token shops. Make sure to take care of those things before you go off today, or you can just throw them down the drain like me, because hee hee haha. And hope you guys have a fine weekend. Oh, hold on, let me activate the raid so I can. I don't do this like scuffed streamer unga bunga. I need to do this. I don't do that. Okay. Anyhow, thank you to everyone who came by today and everyone who gave me follows. You guys are all the best. Hope you guys have a fine weekend, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow for the Dragon Dinner with No Marbles. Stay cozy, everyone. Thank you too, and thank you guys. You guys are great. Have a good one indeed. Stay cozy. Halfmango out.